Hello, everyone. Another story today at Cindy Harper Speaks, and this is entitled Chester's Good Idea. So, what do you think this is going to be about? Just looking at this picture. He's thinking. It's written by Kitty Colton and it's illustrated by Kitty Keller. So, let's see what Chester's good idea is. Says, how does Chester keep his ears warm in winter? Read the story, and it says stop from time to summarize what happens. This is Chester Greenwood, and this is the story of Chester's two big ears. Chester lived in the state of Maine more than 100 years ago. Chester's ears were always cold. Chester liked Maine. He liked winter too. In Maine, there were three kinds of winter weather. The weather was cold, colder, or coldest. Chester liked the cold weather. He could go ice skating. He could play in the snow. But there were two things about winter Chester did not like. He did not like his two big ears. Chester had big ears. Hats did not cover them. Wool scarves made them itch. Chester's ears hurt when they got cold. His ears turned red in the cold. Then after a while, they turned blue. Chester looked for ways to keep his ears warm. Nothing worked. His ears were always cold, colder, and coldest. But Chester was happy, and he was always busy. He looked for opportunities to earn money. Chester often found little jobs to do, and when he was paid, he gave the money to his mom and dad. Wow, very generous. He liked to work, stay busy, and when he got paid, he gave it to his mom and dad. Smart young man. When he was 12, Chester sold eggs. He made money and he used it to buy candy. Did he eat the candy? No. He sold it and gave the money he made to his mom and dad. Quite industrious. When he was 15, Chester got ice skates for his birthday. He was determined to try them out right away. He took the ice skates and ran to the pond. It was a very cold day. The weather was good for skating, but it was not good for ears. Chester began to skate. His ears started to hurt. Chester put his hands over his ears to keep them warm, but then Chester fell. That's when he had a big idea. He ran home fast to test his idea. Chester found two pieces of wire. He made them into circles. Then he found fur and cloth. He asked his grandmother for help. She sewed the fur on the outside of the wires. She sewed the cloth on the inside of the wires. Chester put the fur circles over his hat. Chester put on the hat. Now his ears were warm, warmer, warmest. He ran outside to try his new invention. Would his ears stay warm in the cold? What do you think? Chester went to the pond. A lot of people were ice skating. Chester, yelled one boy, what's that on your ears? My ear protectors, Chester yelled back. Everybody laughed. Those things look silly, they yelled. They may look silly, but if they keep his ears warm, that's good. Doesn't matter if it looks silly. The ear protectors did look silly, but people wanted them. Soon, everybody in town wanted a pair. Then people from far away wanted ear protectors. Greenwood's champion ear protectors. Chester opened a factory to make ear protectors. He thought of ways to make them better. He made the name better too. He called them ear mufflers. Now we call them ear muffs. So ear protectors, ear mufflers, and now we call them ear muffs. Today, the town of Farmington, Maine is proud of Chester Greenwood. Chester Greenwood Day. Each winter, there is a holiday called Chester Greenwood Day. There is a big earmuff parade. Everybody wears earmuffs, even horses and dogs. But let's think about the selection. Number one, what problem did Chester have in the winter? His ears got very cold. Why did people want ear protectors? Because their ears got cold too. Why does the town of Farmington, Maine celebrate Chester Greenwood Day? Because he made an invention that helped everyone, not only there, but around the world. And the last question is, how do you protect your ears from the cold? If you don't have any earmuffs, do you have a cap that comes down over your ears? Remember Chester, his ears were so big, the cap wouldn't come down over his ears. So that's why he created ear protectors, later called ear mufflers, now called earmuffs. If you like this story, press like at the end because Chester really did have a good idea. I'll see you next time at Cindy Harper Speaks. Bye.